Thank you guys so much for joining us on our coffee and comics. We have some iced coffee today, and this brand of cold brew is really cool. It's called, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Stock, S-T-O-K. Stock. But it has like the hard O, the line above the O. Stoke? Maybe. So I really like this cold brew because
it's delicious.
It is very delicious. It's very smooth, but
it's creamy.
It's also creamy. But because they're on the label, it says that they're geeked out and caffeinated, and I was like, that is perfect for coffee and comics. We're going to be geeked out and caffeinated, and we are going to be talking about comics today that are coming out on June 6th, 2018.
Woof.
Yes. And so make sure you stop by your local comic shop on June 6th to pick up some of these issues. Shout out to Manifest Comics in Bayonne, who is an amazing supporter of our channel, and we just love everyone who works there.
Manifest Mike.
Manifest Mike, and also Dave. Dave works there too. And yeah, so let's get started.
First up, we usually... Wait, DC.
DC, what's up?
Wonder Woman Annual number 2.
At Wonder Woman Annual 2, Wonder Woman's just an amazing character, so...
Is that still being written by Greg Rucka?
No. Sorry. It's not being written by Greg Rucka. But DC, I don't read much DC. What are you guys reading on DC? Is that the thing that you're going to be picking up this week?
Now that I know it's not Greg Rucka.
Just get it anyway. Just support Wonder Woman. Everyone should support Wonder Woman.
I support Wonder Woman. She has my heart and soul. No, there's just some news about Batgirl being taken over by a new author, a new writer.
Okay.
It's not going to be Hope Larson anymore. She's moving on to her own original projects.
Okay.
Which she has some great original stuff out there. And I forgot who's taking it over.
That's okay. We can Google.
It's going to come out not this week, but next week, the new one.
Okay, so we'll talk about it in next live stream.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick cover. If you guys saw the preview of the cover, it's like half of her face, half like a skeleton face.
Ooh. I'm actually curious to know if you guys read some of the comics that we posted about this past Wednesday. We posted Doomsday Clock, so what did you guys think of Doomsday Clock? What else? We posted Barriers and also X-Men Red, right?
Annual.
And the Annual. Did you guys read those? What did you think? And also Harrow County as well. So if you guys read that, let us know what you thought. And if I can move on to Image, because I have a whole lot.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out for Image.
A lot. So Death or Glory is an excellent series. I think that this is going to be, I think it's going to become a big series because it is Remender, right? Mm-hmm. And Russ Wooten, who does letters, he's awesome. And this artist Bengal, he's also really awesome, and he goes by one name, so that just makes him like very intriguing and cool. But Death or Glory number 2 is coming out this week on June 6th. And yeah, the opening of this series was very cool. Like it's very action packed. So the opening of the series is this guy just orders like 125 hamburgers when a burger place was about to close, and the two people working there were like, "What, man? We're not gonna cook 125 cheeseburgers now." And so what he does, he kills them with nitrogen. What's that stuff that freezes you?
No, he's definitely not gonna get us hamburgers.
No, he's not getting his hamburgers, but I think there's far more to the story as to why he ordered that many cheeseburgers or hamburgers, whatever it was. But very action-packed. It's really, really great, so I definitely recommend checking out Death or Glory. Main character is a kick-ass female named Glory who just has like an awesome outfit and drives this sick car, and it's just really cool. So definitely check that out. Of course, I love Gravediggers Union because that's Wes Craig, so definitely check that out. It's the number 7 issue is coming out this week.
Already?
Yeah.
Time flies.
Time flies.
When
That was like in November that one came out. So yeah, he's been putting them out pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like so excited, so I'm like amped up. The number one with a bullet trade is coming out this week. So that is an excellent, you know, opportunity for you guys to finally pick up this series, because I read all the single issues because I couldn't wait for the trade. It's just that great of a series, and it sucks that it's only a mini 6-issue series, and it just has to do, it talks a lot about I guess social injustices that happen because of social media and things like that. So check it out. It's something that I would probably want like my future teenage children to read. Like, look, this is what happens because of the internet.
Because of the internet.
Or because of technology. Like, screw technology.
One of our favorites is coming out next, Paper Girls.
Paper Girls? I know, this is actually probably what I'm most excited about. So, Cliff Chang I got him to sign this trade, and it's been a couple of months, since February. It hasn't been, it's taken a little break, so the new story arc is happening, issue 21, and I love this series so much. Like, it's such a good sci-fi series that I'm really stoked for it to come back. But yeah.
I'm sure that they would make a TV show or a movie out of it. Like,
this would be like the perfect Netflix show.
It really would be, especially in this time when it's a lot of like coming of age, like youngster stuff is very popular.
Yeah.
Like,
and it actually, if they made Paper Girls into a TV show, I think it would do better than Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Considering that it takes place in multiple different time periods. Like, the girls are from the 80s, but they travel across different time periods and time zones or whatever, and planets, or I think, yeah, planets. So, because they're like time jumping.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a little bit loosely what the plot is, but there's like all this crazy stuff that happens. But yeah, I think that aesthetically, that would make an amazing show.
Oh yeah, if they match the cinematography with like the coloring, oh, that'd be beautiful. It would be so cool.
So Netflix, I mean, we could be on the show. I mean, we could do that.
We could be on the show.
You could
cast us.
We could be like the teenage versions of the girls. Like, I'm sure
teenage.
I'll be like Mac or something. Alright, let's see. You guys should tell us who Jen and I could be from Paper Girls. I mean, I cosplayed as Erin when I met Cliff Chang, who was very nice. He was very kind.
Oh.
But I don't know if I'd make a good Erin. She's very strong. She's a very strong character. But that's what I'm going to be reading this week. Of course, The Walking Dead, like, number 180 is coming out, but I stopped reading The Walking Dead just because I just fell off of it. It got boring, and the show is boring. Spoiler alert. I mean, it's...
Don't spoil. Don't spoil.
No, I'm talking about the show.
Yeah, don't spoil.
But it's all over the internet.
So what?
It was like, no, it's not like...
We don't do it, Lisa. We do not do that.
Okay.
We do not spoil things for you.
If you guys want me to spoil it, just DM us and I'll tell you what is in store for the show. Apparently. Yes. Apparently. But I stopped reading The Walking Dead after the All Out War story arc, I believe. Or maybe a couple issues after the All Out War one, because the All Out War story arc was actually pretty good. But no, it's just...
Some things just should come to an end. I was listening to a podcast with Chris Hardwick and Rachel Bloom from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend's ending after season 4, and she's like, yep, that's it, we're done. That's the story that we wanted to tell, and we wanted to make every season as good and as great as it can be, and we're not here to just, stay on the train, we're getting off, and that's our show. Absolutely,
and I think that's super important. Like, you shouldn't just continue something because you want the monetary, success from just putting out more. Like, you should have like this authentic, genuine story to tell instead of continuing.
Yeah, and it's not just about the money. I mean, there's shows out there that are just stay on because the fan base is so strong, and they have the ratings to
Like
stay
Supernatural.
on. Like Supernatural. There's a few others out there too that have been on for a while. Well, Walking Dead is one of them.
Yeah.
But
there should be an end to a story. That's the moral of our live stream today. There should be an end to every story.
Yeah, and it's sad to see it go, but you appreciate it for what it was, and it's never like, oh, that show. It's no one ever said like, oh, season 9 of this show was so amazing. No one's ever said that.
No, I mean probably The Sopranos. You could probably argue that.
They weren't 9 seasons, were they?
I'm not sure, but like, I know that the entirety of the show was like amazing.
Well, also you have to take into consideration it was an HBO show, so it was probably only like 6 or 7 episodes a season.
Oh, yeah.
Not like a network show that's like 13 to 20 episodes a season.
Gotcha. But no, so we don't have anything for Marvel, right?
Yes, we do. We have X-Men Red #5, and you guys were saying, Geek Room, I think, said that they're really loving it.
Hey, Geek Room.
And someone else mentioned that they really loved it too. There's a lot of comments here. Wow, you guys are really commenting like crazy.
Shout out to Corbin for your birthday that just passed.
Hi, Corbin. Hopeless Wanderer said, I enjoyed X-Men Red, but I didn't enjoy the illustration in that issue.
Oh,
yeah, the illustration was kind of, it didn't really do it for me either.
No?
Like
the cover was sick.
The cover is sick, but it's a different artist. Not to hate on any artists who put all their work into making a comic book, but it just didn't match. I don't know, it just felt different.
Okay.
I didn't get through the whole thing, but whatever. But it's really great. I'm looking forward to it. #5, it's, a breath of fresh air, everyone keeps saying.
Yeah.
For the X-Men universe.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I've heard that comment pretty often in terms of this X-Men universe, which kind of makes me feel like, oh, maybe I'll check it out, but I don't know. I'm pretty strict on the no superhero thing.
You're missing out.
Aside from Hiccup.
They're not really superheroes.
Who's an anti-hero.
They're like just trying to like live.
Yeah.
They're kind of like social justice warriors in a way, because it's the recurring theme of, acceptance and tolerance and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Any other comments? Saga, Runaways, and Paper Girls are my fave. I know. And yes, Brian K. Vaughan is the best. And
I love Brian K. Vaughan.
Let me just bring this up I'm going to bring this up while we're live so that I can get your live reaction for everybody. Okay. How do you feel about doing a bilingual review of Barrier?
That's fine, as long as you don't expect me to speak Spanish.
No, I'll do the
I
Spanish.
Can't speak Spanish.
I'll do the Spanish, you do the English.
That's
fine. We do a bilingual review of Barrier.
Because Barrier is bilingual.
Because Barrier is trilingual. Bilingual, trilingual.
It's trilingual.
Yes. What do you guys think about that?
So I guess I should learn to speak alien.
Yes. But, yeah.
And Fred just corrected us and said Sopranos was 6
Of
seasons.
course Fred would know that. Fred knows everything.
6 isn't a lot of seasons, I don't think.
Not
anymore.
Not anymore. Everything I feel like goes past like 9.
But there's a lot of shows out there that are just like, nope, we're doing this many seasons and we're done. Like Love was only 3 seasons, and they're like, nope, we're done. We told the story we wanted to tell.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, nothing else I don't think is coming out.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Yeah, anything you guys commented?
I won't leave the stream until you guys are done.
All
right, thank you.
So we're going to stay out for the next 24 hours.
Yes, so we're going to sit here for about 16 hours.
16? No, I got places to be.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. We will post some photos on Wednesday of these series that we're reading, and we will catch you next Sunday.
Next Sunday, yes. Let's start a fire figuratively.
Bye!
Bye.